One of the most underlooked features I feel of Minecraft 1.14 is that you can edit text on signs. So, if you want to add some interesting detail to a Viking village, you can just copy paste runic symbols onto those signs. Hey folks, my name is Oakshadow and welcome to the first episode of a little new something that I'm doing. This is Oak's World. It is a Minecraft 1.15 survival world. Now, I have done one video on this channel in the past, and that is a video that I really am surprised how many, seriously, how many views it got. It got 11,000 views, and it was a Terraria video on this one specific mod of the game. I really am interested in continuing Terraria. There will be Terraria content on the channel, so if you come from that video, do not fret. There will be more of that stuff where that came from. But right now, I want to play some Minecraft. I think plenty of the people who would have come from Terraria, if you guys are watching, would actually also be interested in this. It really depends on, you know, what you're interested in watching. Now, I picked this world because there's a really interesting scene that's mostly, it's just insane. There's this ice, there's this glacier biome over here, but if we get a little bit further inland, there's a mesa biome, literally right next to the glacier. And I mean, I don't know how common that is. I feel like there's some like kind of safeguards in the code against this type of temperature gradient, but I mean, it's here and I really like it, so it's definitely new. About me. So I mentioned that I did a video on Terraria a little while ago. My name is Oakshadow. I am a 17-year-old kid, a senior in high school, and I've done this YouTube thing before. I have tried a few times to record a channel, and several times I have actually gotten like 100 or so subscribers, but you know, not that many. And I want to make sure that this channel avoids some of the pitfalls that the original channel did, which were specifically relating to continuity, how often I uploaded, how little I uploaded. A lot of times I would just have a bit of trouble not getting all the content together that I would have wanted. This time, that will not be an issue, and I will definitely make sure that it doesn't happen. Whew. This is a cave, and it's a pretty interestingly expansive one that I'm gonna probably want to cover this up. But, I mean, while we're here, there's no use not getting all the stone and coal and iron we would have wanted there. I think I've gotten like what I need here, and honestly, like, this early game part can be unusually boring, so I am going to skip ahead and we will talk on the flip side. Alright guys? Alright guys, I am back, and it has actually been quite some time in real life and in the game since our last clip. So I did a lot of setting up. I turned the iron into various tools, as you can see here, and I kind of set up base. I have a bed, I have multiple chests that are organized with nature stuff here, wood here, and stone related stuff here. So that is all pretty cool. I basically got a little bit of a starter setup. So I would like to kind of talk about my base plans while I start building a little bit of a survival starter base, which I think it will look pretty friggin' decent when we get to that point. So basically, I want to do a system sort of like Kingdoms, which Wells Knight does as a single player series, or like Building with Below. There are a lot of potential inspirations for that type of thing. Oh, this is an even numbered plot? No, that's not.
I planned this all out in creative. So if I screw up, that is 100% on me. But I was gonna talk a little bit about the plan for the different little settlements in different areas, because we definitely have the kind of world that would definitely be beneficial for that. We have a mesa and an ice biome, and actually, if you go a little bit further past the mesa, you will actually come across a jungle biome. So that's super cool. And the first major thing I'd like to mention is that I want to kind of try a little bit of a Viking settlement on the glaciers over there. But that's still not much of a starter base. That's kind of a big project. So the current plan is to do a Viking camp. So as you can see, I have like these little archway things, and I should almost certainly get out my wood stairs. These archways are kind of like for tents. So I'm just gonna put the stairways marked here. You don't need to see me build it again, but I'll build a little bit of it up. It's just stairs, and then one block up, and then a stair up, and then do the same thing on the other side. And I did no, wait, that's correct, right? No, this one's off. Okay, regardless, once we have all of the supports in, we can basically fill it in. And I've got red and white concrete for this. Basically, it just kind of gives a striped feeling. I have to say, I haven't actually played much Minecraft since 1.13, and one of the things that I didn't know about that I learned was that you actually can dye white things with flowers now. And that is a beautiful thing, because I do not want to kill skeletons. On that note, I don't want to kill skeletons, so I should probably sleep. Come on, it is night, and honestly, just let me in the bed. Okay, whatever. But that's kind of the point of this, is we're just making a little bit of a starter settlement, kind of like the Vikings decided to settle down in this other land, and it worked out well for them. But then we'll actually be building the main Viking settlement. So we are going to get to that. Now, there are going to be a lot of interesting details in this settlement, but obviously a lot of them don't really work on camera. So I'm just going to fill all this in. This is all pretty easy stuff in general. And then there is a more of a top part to the tent designs, which is fairly simple. Just like on the other side, we're going to go stair, slab. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 more stairs like this and connect it up with 2 of those little slab things. And we got a little bit of a Viking tent. It actually looks pretty nice. Probably put a torch in here. And you'll notice there's another kind of bigger polished andesite structure here, and there's a reason for that as well. We're going to be making a bigger tent, and that's where I'm actually going to live, store, sleep, and just have all my stuff in this one tent area. But it's going to be a straight diagonal tent, and I'm not actually going to create really any of it on camera with you, but I would like to just kind of show you how I'm going to do it in a way. So this goes up like about 11 blocks. So just I'm basically gonna do the same thing with the stripes, and I've actually sort of calculated this because I was originally gonna use bone meal before I learned about the whole flour thing, and of course the bone meal is kind of scarce when you don't have what it takes to kill skeletons. So I know exactly how much white concrete I need for these builds, and I have literally the exact amount. So, that's cool. Regardless, there's not much I can do with building on camera until my commentary improves, and you can tell it clearly isn't improving. So I will get back to you with a progress update on this town. Well guys, I've made some serious progress, and I definitely regret not roping you in earlier because there was a lot of stuff that I did, and I think I should have had at least one progress update between the last clip and where we are now, but I didn't end up doing that because I was so immersed in the building of these structures. So, as you can see, we got some seriously good looking tents here. We got two of the same ones. And we have these runes, and you can copy paste text onto signs. I definitely talked about that a bit in my opening clip, but that is something that is definitely interesting to be looked into. Now, as for terraforming, I did a lot of that. I have a lot of leaves, a lot of coarse dirt, and the beaches have their own mixture of sandstone, white concrete powder, and birchwood along with the sand. And if you turn sandstone stairs upside down, you can get this little crack texture on the beach. So all of that really worked out, but I think it's best to get into the main attraction here, which is my home tent, and this tree just absolutely works perfectly to like cast a shadow over the tent itself, and I don't know, this is so cool. But we got this little open space, some torches in chandelier form and whatnot. I was gonna use lanterns, but I don't have enough iron, and I think this actually works better. It's definitely grown on me since I put it up. As for the other stuff, I have made sure all the functional stuff has its own little cool looking area. The crafting and the storage is right around here. But meanwhile, the furnace is in a little bit of an actual furnace polished andesite slabs, and it still works there. I'm definitely going to need to expand this crafting and storage area. This will not be enough, but I did use the new barrels, and those look really freaking cool. So, I mean, that's about all there, but I do have a little extra thing here, which is that there's this little peninsula that was jutting out, and I decided I'm going to make a little bridge to it and put one last tent here. And I figured the coolest thing to do is if we added more color to the area by adding another color of tent. So that is 100% what I did here. We have light blue with the white. I tried many colors in creative, most notably orange and yellow, which unfortunately, I did make a little too much yellow concrete, but the light blue, which I mixed the cornflower and lily of the valley dyes to get, it worked really, really well. And I think it contrasts well with the other things, but I don't know. This is my first video with commentary in honestly well over a year, but I think this definitely panned out. As you can see, we got, oh my gosh. This is beautiful. So I'm definitely gonna be continuing on this world. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you really enjoyed it, make sure to click the notification bell. It helps way more than you know. But as for now, I am Oak Shadow signing off on this video and hoping that you all have a nice day. Peace.